Yo, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, Wolfpack. Let's get it on up. Let's get it on up. Let's get it up. It's time to get up out that bed. It's time to put that maintenance in. Time to put that love in, that discipline, that self-love in on that body, on that mind. Y'all know I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physical therapist. I'm not none of the things. I'm a blind man that decided to take my mind, my life, my body back by getting up and putting in the work. By getting up and putting in the work. Now today, we're not gonna really talk too much about myself. You know what I mean? First of all, I want to say big what's up to all the brothers that I talked to from around the world yesterday. A few brothers from Africa, and I just want to say, it really touched me. You know what I mean? To have you guys reach out to me. We sat back and we chopped it up for a little bit, on a chit chat and tip. And to hear some of the things that's going on with some of our people out here in the world, is starting to be extremely hard to deal with because we got a lifestyle that's just selfish. It's just selfish. And I'm not talking about monetary selfish. I'm talking about like we just lazy. Like we won't give of ourselves to, just be human. Just be human in a lot of different aspects. It's no way, me personally, I could see a child going hungry. So for the brother that reached out to me that, got the family that's in Africa going hungry, please y'all send y'all prayers out to them because you got children over there screaming and crying and going through whatever they're going through now. I'm not there, so I can't say that I've seen this stuff personally. But I do know that there are horrors in this world that we just don't know about that's going on. We gotta be a lot more humane and show human empathy out here in this world. It's not just about the blind wolf. It's not just about the blind wolf. It's about raising these cubs up to being strong, enough to be able to take care of, to provide for their family, to protect. We gotta be leaders. We gotta actually sit back and concentrate on what it means to be a parent. Some of us really don't deserve to be parents. Some of us get out here, we had these children that they grow up to be super disrespectful, don't have no guidance, no morals whatsoever from day one. And once a person reaches, the age of maturity, they become an adult. What they do is what they do. But if the child is a certain way growing up all the way until they old enough to become an adult and really have their own thoughts, and they don't have nothing in them. That's the beginning teachings that were placed in them. So this inhumane treatment is something that's placed in people. It's something that's placed in people. And trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. I live around inhumane treatment in my city, in my life. So it's easily possible for me to think that it's people walking past little children that's hungry. It's people walking past little children that's screaming and crying. Because I can have my family seeing me going through things and they'll walk right past me, act like they don't even know that I'm there. So I know that it's real out here. We actually have to sit back and reevaluate what it is to be a human being. What it is to be a human being. And that means sitting back, taking the time out to look at ourselves internally. What are we doing to try to help to build somebody else up? What are we doing to try to help to strengthen the thought process of the next person? Are we actually destroying or are we building our people? Do we have love for our people or do we have hate for our people? I don't understand what's going on. Maybe, my train of thought, like what was told to me the other day, I don't think like nobody else. Don't nobody think like me. maybe my train of thought is my train of thought, and that's cool. I'm supposed to be able to think the way that I think, and everybody else supposed to be able to think the way that they think. But are you thinking in a way that's helping somebody? Are you thinking in a way that you're being courteous to the next human being? Or are you thinking in a selfish way of what am I getting out of the situation? How am I hurt behind something that you caused? But this is a world that does not show human empathy. It's just not here for us no more. And we have to get back grounded, people. We have to get back in touch with the soul of the earth. And the soul of the earth is being there as a human being, learning how to cultivate from the land so that we grow strong, so that our minds are stronger. Stop, putting all of this processed information into our brains and understand that we actually have a brain, the greatest computer system on this earth, in our bodies to help us to create, to help us to grow, to help us to build, to be better, so that our children won't suffer. Let's lock in, Wolfpack. Let's get on the grind. Let's make human empathy a part of our everyday actions. Because for me, it's hard to sleep knowing that somebody is reaching out to me, asking me for help, and it's nothing that I can do. I don't know how the next person feels about that. I don't know how the next person feels about it. I don't know how the next person feels about disrespecting the next person's personal space and not really having an apologetic heart. I don't know what that feels like because I'm not that person. Be who you are, Wolfpack. Don't be who the next person is. If you have human empathy in your heart, show it. It's a lot of talk out here. It's a lot of talk out here. And trust me, I wish that I was in a position to be able to do something. But I don't have a job, so I can't help nobody. I'm out here looking for a way to be able to take care of myself and build to be able to take care of what I say that I love. So not only for children, for people with disabilities, it's the ones that, really had their back up against the wall, who really had to depend on somebody else because they aren't old enough to be able to provide for themselves, that are going through the most in this world. And we gotta, get a group of people to come together and really care something about this. And I've been asking personally here on the show, please somebody send me some information about lawyers that can help with disabled people in the workplace being discriminated on, being alienated, being segregated, not given the promotions that we're supposed to be allowed, but we don't receive. This is a life that we living out here, people. It ain't no human empathy, which makes me lose so much trust in human beings because the things that go on in my life make me not want to trust somebody because you'll say one thing to me but want something else for yourself. That's selfish. That's selfish. And there's too much of that going on out here in this world. And our children especially should not be suffering from the diseases that we as adults walk around with, and we shouldn't be spreading that on to them. We need to teach better so that they can grow better and turn into better than what we are. That's what our ancestors wanted for us. So we became smarter than them. A lot of our ancestors couldn't read or write on paper, but they fought for us to get here to be able to read and write on paper. Come on, Wolfpack, let's put this work in. Let's stop being lazy. Let's get on about these beds. Let's put this maintenance in on our bodies, on our minds, so we can actually get up and get out here and be goal oriented and put that work in so that we can be providers and protectors for our families. This is a serious situation here. We have to be providers and protectors for our family because the children that we're bringing up, they're going to bring your grandchildren up. And do you want them to grow up weak so that your grandchildren can be weak? Do you want them to have a hard and poverty-stricken life? Or do you want to get up and start sacrifice? Do you want to get up and leave a legacy so that your children won't suffer the way that you suffered? We have to be creative. We have to dig deep inside of ourselves and once again let that light that's inside of you shine, grow into who it is that you're supposed to be. Let that potential shine, and God willing, you'll turn into something better than what you were the day before. Because y'all know what we say: the one that we at war with is that person that we was yesterday, so that we can be better than that person and become a stronger wolf pack. Now I don't have no family out here like that. Y'all my family. Y'all my family. When I got issues, when I got problems and stuff, this is where I come at to relieve that. This is my therapy. When I need a hug, I come here. I come here, I do my stretches. I think, I work out. And I wish that I could do more. I really do. I'm actually so messed up in life about, how people can have all of the opportunities in the world to get up and do what they need to do. And you'll walk past somebody that you consider, homeless. I'm not gonna do nothing, that's a bum. We gotta lose this mindset, people. And it don't just go to them. I mean, you go into the worst corners of the world, this same treatment is done to little children. Let's change our mindset, let's change our hearts. Let's become what we're supposed to be. If you're a loving person, be a loving person. If you're a helpful person, be a helpful person. All the rest of that, devilish mentality, we don't got time for that here. We don't got time for that here. We here for growth, we here for development, we here for the betterment of our people and for the betterment of our mindsets. For the lining up of our bodies so that we can stand up strong. I can't take this slow music. Not today. Come on, give me something. There we go. We cool with this. Yeah, but just wrapping up on what we were talking about this morning. Come on, people, we got to actually, put this effort in. We got to put this effort in on not just being better for ourselves, but being better so that we teach better to our children so that they grow better than what we did. This weak mentality that's going on in the world is not going to build strength. It's not going to build strength. Laying around being lazy, that's not going to give you energy. If you laying around sleep all day, guess what? You're going to keep on sleeping all day because that's what your body wants to do. But if you get up and you put this maintenance in, you get up and you get goal orientated, guess what? That's what your body going to want to do. Your body do what your brain tell it to do. So let's get up, let's put this work in, let's put these mindsets into focus. Let's gear up, Wolfpack. And remember, glory is yours. Let's go take it. Let's go take it. That Wolfpack sit up nice and tall. Let's get it ready. Keep that back straight, core tight. We're going to lay that left arm over the top of our head. We're going to grab that left wrist with the right hand. We're going to pull over to the right side so that we can stretch and open up that left side rib cage nice and wide. Stay nice and in control of our breathing. Relax. Remember, we got a minute and 10 for each one of these stretches. Take your time. We're not in no race. Every day, you give not just 100%. 120, 150, you give the very best that you can. And know this, your 100% today may not be what it was yesterday, but you better get up and you better put whatever you got into it, and let's get this money. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this work. We got a minute and 10 for everything. There we go. All right, come on, let's get it. Let your body relax. Go deep into the stretch. Stay in control of your breathing. Start focusing in on that potential. What can you do to help God's creation? What can you do to teach so that those that are suffering won't suffer as much? We gotta be different. We can't be like the rest. We gotta be there for ours. Can't wait to get out of here and get over there to Africa. Come on, we're gonna raise our shoulders up. We're gonna switch over and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Come on, we got a minute and 10.
Stop repeat. Button repeat. 6:46 a.m.
Yeah, I can't wait to get over there to Africa. If that's, in the plans for me, by the grace of God, I can make it over there. But I got a few brothers that saying it would be nice if I got over there. I definitely would love to see it over there. I talk about going there a lot. Only thing, I just don't want to see nobody, suffering like how they got these commercials. Because that's not the mind that I really have of what's going on over there. It's not all suffering. Stay in control of your breathing. Stay nice and relaxed. Keep that frame, keep that form. Come up nice and slow. We're going to straighten out our spine. Sit up nice and tall. All right. This next one, we're going to take our thumbs, stick them between the crease of our ear and our head. We're going to grab the back of our head with our fingertips, holding the side of our head with the palms of our hand. We're going to stretch our chin out as far as we can, sitting our chin into the crease of our chest so that we can stretch our neck and our shoulders nice and wide while we're pulling our elbows down towards our stomach so that this action can happen nice and low past our home. We got a minute and 10. Remember, stay nice and in control of your breathing. Back straight, core nice and tight. Let's get it. Come on, let's work. Back straight, core tight. Nice and relaxed. And maybe I don't think like everybody else. But really, if I'm an individual, am I supposed to? I hope you think like who you're supposed to be and not allow the next person or circumstances to dictate how you think, how you act. Be what you know you are to be inside. Don't worry about what people think. It's not going to help you be you. Roll your shoulders very nice and slow. Sit up tall, straighten out your spine. All right, we're going to get up onto our knees. Crawl back here to this fireplace. Place my feet up against the base of this fireplace. Fix this. Alright. Place my feet up against the base of this fireplace. Pull this t-shirt on down here. Alright, we're going to keep our knees parallel to our hips. We're going to lay our left side of our neck, the left side of our head down onto the mat. Lay the left side of our shoulder down onto the mat. Laying the left arm out in front of us, aiming the left palm of our hand towards the ceiling so that we can stretch the left side of that neck, stretch that left shoulder over nice and wide, Wolfpack style. We're going to lay that right arm over the top of our head, aiming the right palm of our hand towards the ceiling so that we can stretch and open up that right side rib cage nice and wide. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this work. This is Warrior Wednesday. Get up. Get up. Get up. Put that work in. Let's do it. Let's do it. No excuses.
650. Resume. 650. Resume. Button. Resume. Pause. Button. Temper.
We're going to bring that right arm back nice and slow. Come up on that left arm and left forearm, straighten out that spine. We're going to spin and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Come on, let's get this work.
Repeat. Button. 6:52 a.m.
Bring that left arm back nice and slow. We're going to come up on that right arm, the right forearm, straighten out our spine. Alright. We're going to lay down on the mat. Pull this t-shirt on up. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get that wall facing forward in. Keep my feet placed up against the base of the fireplace. Keep my legs down on the floor, my hips down on the floor. I'm going to raise my upper body up in a push-up fashion, stretching my chin towards the ceiling, stretching over my chest while pinching my shoulder blades together so that I can stretch them and stretch those vertebrae nice and tall. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this wall facing forward. Come on, y'all, let's log in. Let's get this work. No matter what's going on, no matter what's going on, no matter how low you feel, still get up and get to work. That's discipline. That's discipline. Because trust me, right now, I ain't feeling. Right now, I ain't feeling. But guess what? Get this work done. You know why? Because it got to get done. The only way it's going to get done is getting it done. Come on, let's get this work. Let's go. It's still wolf season. No matter what, a wolf got to eat. We got to feed these cubs. So come on, get up. That got to be your strength. That got to be your why. That got to be why you moving. Can't let them starve. Let's go. Ow! Let's work. Let's work. Let's teach them so they can be stronger than us. Let's remember what our ancestors learned. How they took care of the earth. How they were able to take care of themselves. Let's get it. Stretch our bodies. Let's strengthen our bodies. Let's lock in on intelligence. Come down nice and slow. Straighten out your spine. We'll come up onto our knees, keeping our spine straight. Alright. Up onto your knees. Alright, y'all know what the business is. We're gonna grab up under our left ankle with our left hand, grab up under our right ankle with our right hand. We're gonna bring our heads down to the mat to the best of our abilities while bringing our bottoms down towards our feet to the best of our abilities so that we can stretch our lower back nice and wide, stretch the vertebrae nice and tall. Now remember, if you can't get your head down to the mat, I suggest you get yourself a few pillars, stick them up under your head until you can slowly but surely start bringing your head all the way down to the mat. Once again, I suggest every 60 days, you see whether or not you can come down just that much closer to bring your head down to the mat. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this money, let's get this work, let's show this love and discipline to our bodies. Remember, we're here for healing, not hurt. Take your time.
6 minutes. Resume. Button. Resume.
Let's go.
Try again.
Raise your head up nice and slow. Come up on your fist. Lock your arms out, unlock your hips. Sit back on your feet. Alright.
Repeat. Button. Repeat. Sit. Pause. Button. Pause. Resume. Button.
The one Wolfpack, we gotta get back into that primal nature. We gotta get back to reality. Real reality. And that reality is we come from the dirt. So let's get in that dirt. Let's get back into life. Let's get back into it. Alright. We in the mud right now, y'all. Alright. We're gonna bring the palms of our feet together. We're gonna hold our feet together with our hands. We're gonna bring the heels of our feet close to our body. Relaxing our pelvic area. Raising our legs up and down in a butterfly wing flapping fashion. Using our glutes, core, lower back, pelvic muscles to raise our legs up and down in a butterfly wing flapping fashion so that we can stretch them pelvic muscles, strengthen them nice and Wolfpack style so that we can get up and get that walk going on like how we want to. Come on, Wolfpack, we got a minute and
6:59.
10. We got a minute and 10.
6:50. Resume. Button. Resume.
Let's work.
Pause. Button.
Stay in control of your breathing. Back straight. Core tight. Let's go. Let's go. Laying in that bed. Saying I'm tired. I don't feel like it. That ain't gonna get it done. That ain't gonna get it done. Sacrifice. Blood. Sweat. Tears. It's about the grind. Get up. Get on your grind. Grind for yourself. Grind for what you love. Get up and go. That's what go-getters got up in them. They got that get up and go in them. Go get it. All right, we're going to keep our feet in the same position. We're going to raise our elbows and forearms up onto our feet. Up onto our legs, pushing our legs down towards the floor so that we get that opposite resistance. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this work.
Stop repeat. Repeat. 7 a.m.
Nice and relax. Let's get this work, Wolfpack. We got lives to build, but we got demolition work that needs to be done first before we can do any rebuilding. Let's tear and rebuild. Tear and rebuild. Get on your grind. Dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerously disciplined. It's locked in my mind. Lock it in your mind. Focus in. Only way you get to that body that you want is by putting in that work. Only way you take care of that family the way that you want to is by putting in that work. Even if you gotta start from nothing to build something. Start. Alright, we're gonna raise our legs up, going to an Indian style position.
Repeat. Pause. Pause.
Alright, we're gonna start the neck rotations going to the left, keeping our back straight, core nice and tight. Only working the spine, turning that joint into bamboo, deeply rooted in a strong foundation. You dig? Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this money.
Resume. 7. Resume. Resume.
Let's work.
Pause.
Big what's up to everybody that's out there putting in that work for their family, putting in that work for their body, for their mind, but most importantly, keeping God first and understanding that without God you wouldn't be where you are. You'll still be locked in darkness, no light. We here to let the light shine. We here to talk about things that may seem sensitive, may hurt people's feelings. But guess what? We need to get rid of some of these germs out here in the world. Deliver that antibiotic. For no reason, none of our children are starving. We're gonna raise our legs up, switch our legs over, do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Come on, let's get this money, Wolfpack.
Stop. Repeat.
Let's work.
7:03 a.m.
Now don't get it twisted. I ain't no fool either. I know some people out here scamming, trying to get over. Well, I don't have nothing. So, all I got is a prayer. I don't have no job. Trying to help somebody to be able to stand up straighter, sit taller, have more confidence, then go in them. Even if you got a disability, laying in the bed, it's not going to help you unless you're bed stricken and you can't get up. But even with a disability, you can get up and you can do something with yourself. Get up and do something with yourself. Don't let life beat you down. Have some fight in you. When it comes down to your family, have some fight in you. Take care of them babies. They ain't asked to come here, but they're here. And they deserve food and shelter. Alright, it's time to get up onto our knees. All right, we're gonna spread our knees nice and wide. We're gonna sit in between our feet so that the heels of our feet should be on our hips so that we can do our very best to lay back and get our lower back down onto the mat. Y'all know when I go back, I throw my hands behind my head because I'm doing what? I'm dwelling on the beauty of life, watching the stars and seeing myself run with it with my man Marcus Aurelius here. Dig? And then we're going to do our very best to try to get our lower back down onto the mat. When I go back, I throw my hands behind my head, I pinch my shoulder blades together so that I can poke my chest out, get most of my back down onto the mat. If you can't get your back down onto the mat, I suggest you get yourself a few pillows, stick them up under your bottom, stick them up under your back. Take your time, slowly but surely, ease on back. Once again, I suggest every 60 days, you see whether or not you can get just that much closer to the mat. Come on, Wolfpack, we got a minute 10. I mean, that stuff really got to me yesterday, Wolfpack. It really did. 'Cause I don't like to hear about the kids, no screaming and crying.
706.
Let's work. Let's hear that human empathy. Let's back on your elbows and forearms, back straight, core tight. Let's get this work. Let's go. Stay in control of your breathing. Nice and relaxed. When you don't feel like it, that you're growing, keep putting the work in. Keep putting the work in. Your body gonna remember. Your muscles gonna remember. Just keep working, Wolfpack. Keep working. You got a goal in your mind. That goal in your mind, you got to get achieved. Let's get it. Inch up on your elbows and your forearms, back straight, core tight. Bring your knees together, sit back on your feet. All right.
Stop. Repeat. Button. Repeat. 7. Pause. Button. Pause. Resume.
We'll spin around onto our bottoms. Lay our legs out in front of us. Aim out. Well, we're going to lay our legs down onto the mat, having our knees, the bottom of our knees touching the bottom of the mat as best as we possibly can. We're going to aim our toes towards our upper body so that we can stretch from our Achilles tendon all the way up through our hamstrings, all the way up our legs to our back, stretching all the way up to our neck. This is wonderful, not only for the stretch, but to help to build that resiliency, that resolve, because we sit in these positions for a minute. Now, remember, aim your toes towards your upper body so that you can get the best out of this stretch. Take your time. Try to bring your head down to your knees. If you can't bring your head down to your knees, that's fine. Take your time. We're going to get there. Remember, grab the bottom of your feet. If you can't, get yourself a towel, t-shirt. Let's do this.
7 off. Resume. 7 off. Resume. Button. Resume.
Let's work.
Pause. Try again.
Raise your head up nice and slow. Straighten out your spine. All right, we almost got this done. Y'all know what it is. We get these goals accomplished.
Stop. Repeat. Button. Pause. Pause.
Alright, we getting ready to go into the squat position. Martial artists call us the horse stance. We're gonna come down on the heels of our feet, aiming our toes out like we slew-footed. We're gonna find that center of gravity. Come down nice and slow, keeping our back straight, core nice and tight. We want to sit like we sitting in the chair in this squat position. We're gonna hold this for a minute and 10. This work for building up the legs, glutes, core, lower back, pelvic muscle, all while helping to build that better posture, helping to build that resiliency and that resolve muscle. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this money. And then we got this wonderful Warrior Wednesday, rocking and rolling. You dig? Come on, let's get this work. Work, y'all, work. It's the only thing to get it done. Y'all ready?
7:10 a.m.
Let's get it. Dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerously disciplined. You gotta be furious. You gotta be ferocious. Can't nothing take you off your path. Grind for it, Wolfpack. Grind for it, Wolfpack. You deserve what you're working for. Glory is yours. Just gotta take it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come up. Good money, Wolfpack. Definitely proud of everybody that's getting up, putting in that work, putting in that therapy on yourself, being there for your family. And once again, to the brothers that reach out to me, Michael, Aki Sanjali, and what's the other brother name? Man, I forgot his name. But either way, it's big love to everybody. You know what I mean? That sat back in those comments with me, both sat back and chit chatted with me yesterday. Ain't nothing but love coming from my heart to y'all, and for the brother that's out there that's going through what he's going through with his family. Remember, bro, fight. Get out there and do what you got to do to take care of that family. I wish that I could be there to help you. I wish that there was more people out here in this world that felt that we are a human family instead of just a big divided family. No child should be suffering. No child should be going through any type of discomfort, disheartening lifestyle. We got to learn how to be a people, not a bunch of different races. We got to learn how to be people. We got to have that human empathy inside of us. And remember, the important thing about a problem is not its solution. It's the strength we gain in finding the solution. So let's get out here. Let's try to find some solutions to these problems. Let's do the very best that we can to be better than what we were the day before. And know there ain't no big love coming from the blind wolf. Y'all gonna see me here, God willing, on a thunderous Thursday, 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Holler at your boy.